Hello guys, welcome to my second reaction video. Wow, I'm on a roll. Anyways, this is from a reaction from a Fresh and Fit podcast. I actually listen to Fresh and Fit podcast quite a lot. Not that I agree with everything that they say. They are not perfect. There are some truths there, though, that everyone should hear them and make up their own mind. But let's go into it. This is a very particular clip. It went viral because of the red-headed girl. Uh, I won't explain everything. I just
Scroll all
let's
the way
go
down
with it.
to find the video.
I don't remember exactly where it was.
Okay, come down. Come down.
I'm still trying to
Oh.
figure.
I think it's this one here.
Was it this one?
Yeah.
Was
No,
it
no.
the I don't want to have bedroom fun.
Yeah, that
Is that one it?
On left hand
I
side, Chris.
think, I'm not sure.
That one, yeah.
Is this one it?
Play it.
All right.
This is it.
This is it,
When
right?
a girl's at your crib and she says, "Oh, I don't want to have any bedroom fun," totally cool. You can't get mad. You basically get up, say, "All right, no problem," and you're gonna go call another girl, okay? And then what's gonna happen is she's gonna hear you talking to another girl. Competition anxiety spikes, and then you're gonna come back and you're gonna tell her, "Listen, I respect your boundaries. I understand you don't want to have any bedroom fun, but I got my needs, and I'll see you later." And you tell her to leave. Simple as that, guys. Never, ever let a girl leverage bedroom fun against you to try to get some compliance. She's within her right to not give you the fun, but you're within your right to get the fun from somebody else. Don't be stupid. Don't chase, replace.
Now I started with this, and this is like 16 minutes into the whole clip, because I'm doing a trick. Let's play what they're actually discussing what they're actually discussing, and then let's see how the discussion even started. So let's go. Where was it? I think it's somewhere here, right?
Asking you
Yeah.
for your opinion, and you guys were saying, "Oh, I can't comment on this." Maybe you guys should just watch this podcast back and see what I was saying, because I feel like you guys are not understanding, or you just don't want to. You don't want to say the words, which I understand, because this is what your podcast like relies on. This is your whole basis of your podcast. You guys are like reframing misogynistic ideals for modern men to consume and be okay with.
Oh.
And this is how it started. She said that these guys have misogynistic ideas. As an example was that small clip that we have watched. Now, I have plenty of things to
That was my question, and if
talk
you guys don't
about
want to answer it, that's fine.
was
regarding
misogynist?
that,
Yeah.
but
Can you tell us what was misogynistic about the podcast?
Please tell us.
You guys can just scroll through your Instagram page, you guys.
Can you tell us what was misogynistic?
Just one thing.
One thing.
Yeah,
Because that's a pretty serious claim.
it is.
That's a pretty.
You guys have
assertive
your
claim.
preferences, and you guys have your preferences, which is fine. But there are definitely some misogynistic tendencies you guys have, especially throughout
Can
your
you tell us
Instagram
what it is
page.
then?
Yeah, for example, on one of your posts, I believe you said there was an example that you wanted to hook up with a girl. She didn't want to hook up with you, which is fine. Like you said it was fine.
Yeah.
But I had to put her in her place. So I said, okay, guys, if a girl doesn't want to hook up with you, that's fine, but put her in her place. You got to call another girl in front of her and let her know. Like, it just seems like
this is the reason. Now, I haven't commented anything until this point. Look at this. This whole clip is like 1 hour and 18 minutes. And it's so long because we have a woman and a man, and they are talking with each other, and they're not understanding what each other says. That's why it's so long. She is explaining what she feels. She doesn't know why she feels it. It's just, to her, it's something uncomfortable, and she is explaining that to them. Myron doesn't get it. Or he gets it and refuses to acknowledge what she is trying to say. Or, well, I guess he could also not acknowledge for a very good reason, to teach men about some things about women. But the thing is, Myron talks to her about how men talk to women, like the core of men's communication towards women. And the women that read her, which is, by the way, extremely gorgeous, she talks like a woman with Myron, and they can't understand each other because the communication for a woman and a man works differently. Now, what she is trying to explain is that video makes her feel uncomfortable, as she said it.
Had to.
Where is it?
I said,
Exactly.
but I had to put her in her place. So I said, okay, guys, if a girl doesn't want to hook up with you, that's fine, but put her in her place. You got to call another girl in front of her.
That is what she is referring to. And okay, let's make a statement. She's wrong. Okay, before you jump into conclusions, let me explain you why she is wrong. And this is mostly a message to women. Myron said somewhere, I don't remember where in this whole clip, our 18 minutes long clip, he said to her, keep in mind that our message is for men. She doesn't get that her interpretation of what is the lesson of that small clip that Fresh and Mid made and put on their Instagram is different for a man and a woman. She understands it as a woman should understand it. But it is meant for men, and men understand that video differently. And the outcome of how men, through their experiences and through their life they have, the outcome of that video is completely different, and understanding of that video is completely different. So let me give you but let me give you the understanding that I get from that clip. So when a guy and a woman go on a date, right? Date has its phases. Phase 1 is a very, very short phase. Myron teaches that it doesn't take a lot of time for a woman to figure out if she is attracted to the guy or not. That's the first phase of the date. It starts at the moment when they greet each other, and it ends at the moment when she finds out if she is attracted to the guy or not. She figures out if bedroom fun is a possibility or not. That's the end of phase 1, right? And the guy and the woman didn't actually even entered the restaurant. Let's say they met outside of a restaurant, and it's a typical restaurant date. They haven't even entered the restaurant, and she already knows. That's the phase 1. At the end of phase 1, the woman has to make a choice. And the choice is, either should I tell him of the outcome or not? And frankly, that depends on the outcome. So let's divide and conquer. Let's say the girl is attracted to the guy at the end of phase 1. Well, she frankly doesn't need to say anything. If she is attracted to the phase 1, then phase 2 of the date is just, hanging together, talking, etc. There's magic in the, there's magic around, and laughs and smiles, and the urge from both sides, and attraction, and it's beautiful, right? And it's beautiful. The phase 1, the phase 2, let's call it the real dating phase. That's what happens when the girl is attracted to the guy. If the girl is not attracted to the guy, there are 2 possibilities. She could tell the guy, sorry, I'm not attracted, and I know what you want, sir. It's not happening, but we could stay. We could still go on a date and have a talk, etc. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I won't. Who the hell knows? Right now, I'm just not feeling it. So it's up to you what you want to do, right? That's one possibility. The other possibility is don't say anything. Don't do anything. Just play the game. Act as if you are attracted to him and get the attention that you want, right? The phase 2, the real dating phase 2, and the phase 2 where the woman doesn't tell that she's attracted, that's the phases we encounter mostly, right? So basically there are 3 types of phase 2 depending of what she does. Either it's the real date phase 2, either is it the honest phase 2 when she tells that she is not attracted, or there is a third phase 2, let's call it the despicable phase 2, because that is despicable. She keeps information away. Well, let's call it lying, right? She lies to the guy in order to get the attention. If she is not attracted, we can all agree she should tell the guy, right? That's the right thing to do. Well, women usually don't pick that. Women usually tell that after the date, right? When the date is over, after they got what they wanted from the date. If they're not attracted. That is the man's experience. Women's experience in all of this is only positive, right? It doesn't matter if it's the real dating phase 2 or the despicable phase 2. The experience for women in both situations is positive. For a man, it's positive only when it's the real dating or if it's the honest phase 2. So, let's say the girl is not attracted and is not honest to the guy. So we are in the despicable phase 2. And the date goes on, right? The guy pays for everything. The guy is like doing his best to make her feel a certain way, to end up in bedroom with her, definitely also, because he is attracted to her. That's why he invited her, but also to get to know her a bit more, see how she is, if she is repulsive or not, etc. But usually we can tell if the girl is repulsive or not, just like women can tell if they are attracted to the guy or not. We can tell that very quickly. So, the date goes on, right? The guy pays for the bill. They go out of the restaurant and the guy asks the girl if she wants to come to his house, and the girl accepts, which is actually quite stupid from her. She shouldn't accept that if she is not attracted to the guy. But some girls just don't want the attention to stop. It happens. Or let's not go any further into this. But the girl accepted, right? And right now, the guy and the girl are in his house, let's say, sitting next to each other, and he makes a move. And that's when the girl starts making excuses, right? Oh, I'm not feeling it. I have a headache, maybe some different time, etc. This is where the despicable phase 2 ends. And it doesn't end with her response. It ends at a specific point. It ends when the guy realizes a thing. What is the thing that the guy realizes? The guy realizes, holy shit, I'm in the despicable phase 2. The moment the guy realizes that he went through the despicable phase 2, that's the end of phase 2 of the date. And phase 3 starts. And phase 3 is, well, let's call it an anger phase. Phase 3 never starts when we are dealing with the real dating phase 2, right? Just never stops. There is nothing to be angry about. They're both attracted. You need to go through the despicable phase 2 in order to start the phase 3 of the date, the anger phase. And rightfully so, because the guy just found out that the girl was not honest with him. The girl lied to him. The girl knows what men want. And she chose to hide the outcome that he tried to achieve. Now, what Myron says in that video starts at this point. So let's watch the clip. Again, it's at 15 something. Oh, here it is. Let's watch
I'm
it
not
again.
sure.
That one, yeah.
Is this one it?
Play it.
All right.
This is it.
This is
Alright,
it,
so when
right?
a girl's at your crib and she says, "Oh, I don't want to have any bedroom fun," totally cool. You can't get mad. You basically get up, say, "All right, no problem," and you're gonna go call another girl, okay? And then what's gonna happen is she's gonna hear you talking to another girl. Competition anxiety spikes, and then you're gonna come back and you're gonna tell her, "Listen, I respect your boundaries. I understand you don't want to have any bedroom fun, but I got my needs, and I'll see you later." And you tell her to leave. Simple as that, guys. Never, ever let a girl leverage bedroom fun against you to try to get some compliance. She's within her right to not give you the fun, but you're within your right to get the fun from somebody else.
Okay, so Myron in his video tells to that guy in phase 3 to project authority, right? Swell, cool. You don't want to have bedroom fun? I have plenty of girls around that want to have bedroom fun, so okay, I'll call them. Phase 3 is an anger phase, right? And the guy Myron starts with, "Don't be angry." It's not so easy, right? We do get angry, and rightfully so. We just found out that we have been lied to, and we can't turn it off. We are angry, and we should be angry. You shouldn't treat people, men, like that and hide the truth like that from them. So the guy in phase 3 has options. What are the options? Well, Myron says, don't be angry. Hold your horses. I know you're angry. I know you're angry. The girl lied to you. Accept it. That's the lesson, right? This is the lesson that comes from this clip. I know you're angry. Look, she has every right to say no. Doesn't matter if you went through the despicable phase 2. That's her right. Sorry. Maybe next time learn something about women, learn how to read women's body language, etc. Try to defend yourself from these kind of situations. But it doesn't matter. She has every right to say no. Now, that doesn't mean you can't punish her. Okay, this is where it gets controversial. Why should a man be punishing a woman? Because his ego is so hurt, as the redheaded girl, the gorgeous redheaded girl says? No. Not because his ego is hurt, it's because he was lied to. I guess there is some part of an ego over there. I bet. There's always, it's always a mix of feelings, right? But mostly it's because he was lied to. Now, why punish her? Why punishing is the right thing to do? Because it is. Punishing her is the right thing to do. She did something despicable. That's why I call the face despicable face too. You should do the right thing and tell him you didn't. You did a bad thing. So what can we do? What we as men do with people who act not accordingly, not the way they should? Well, we give them a lesson. We fix things. We fix that person. And punishing is a very good way of doing that. What you do with children when they misbehave? Well, you punish her. Sit in the corner, right? That's how you teach children you've done a bad thing. And that woman apparently is a child since she doesn't know what is the right thing to do. She did the bad thing consciously, so we as men, we try to fix her. If we won't punish her then she will do it again and again and again and again and again to multiple other men. If we won't punish her, that's the result of not doing anything and just saying, oh, okay, so cheers, bye, leave, yeah, had a day, bye. Oh, or don't say anything, just leave and be cool, right? Getting angry and punishing her for her behavior, this is the right thing to do in that situation. Now, punishing can be physical because you will go to jail, mate. Sorry, you can't do it physically. So what are the other options to fix that broken woman? Well, Myron in his clip says, show that you have authority, right? Show that you are a man that is wanted by other women, etc. And show her how wrong she is by acting the way she acted. That she did it to the wrong type of guy. Make her feel bad, right? Somehow make her feel bad in order to punish her. I guess that's the way to go. I guess that's one of the possibilities. Thing is, if we won't do anything and we won't even try punishing her, we have 100% chance that she will do this again to another guy. If we will at least try punishing her for it, teaching her a lesson, then maybe there is at least small chance that she might think about what she has done. Well, possibly she won't, but at least there is a small chance that she will think about what she has done. And there is no way of punishing someone without making them feel bad. There is no way of teaching a lesson when someone did something wrong without making that person feel bad, right? We people strive on the bad experiences. That's how we learn how not to do things. That's how we learn to live. All the pain and suffering that we go through defines us. It is a very important part of our lives, pain and suffering, and it's a very good teacher. Pain and suffering is an extremely good teacher. Notice how everyone says when something people tell 10 times more to other people when something bad happened to you, opposite to when something good happened to you, right? We tell bad things 10 times more to other people than the good things. That's how people react. But let's go to the beginning.
On is your whole basis of your podcast. You guys are like reframing misogynistic ideals for modern men to consume and be okay with. So, but that was my question. And
can
if
you
you guys
tell
didn't want to
us-
answer it, that's fine.
What was misogynist?
Yeah, can you tell us what was misogynistic about the podcast?
Please tell us.
She, after hearing that clip, she can feel that that Myron tells his audience to punish that woman for her for the despicable face. She doesn't know that despicable face exists. As I said, for a woman, despicable face and the dating face, she doesn't. A woman doesn't get the phases, and whatever the face started, the outcome for the girl is always positive. It can only get negative at the phase 3 when the guy punishes her for her bad behavior. As a woman, when she sees that video, that clip, rightfully so, she thinks about, I am being punished for doing something, right? Why am I punished? I didn't do anything wrong. I did what every other girl did. I don't deserve to be punished. You have no right to punish me. That's misogynistic. Right? Why are you making me feel bad? You have no right to make me feel bad. Sorry, we do have the right. Because we're in the third phase, the anger phase. You made the wrong decision. You decided to use us. You decided to hide information from us, to lie to us. And the third phase, the anger phase, is there for a reason. We are angry, and rightfully so. We are angry because of what you did to us. Do you see, to every woman that is listening, do you see how different the outcome of the clip, the understanding of that Myron's clip is different when you're a man compared to the understanding of the clip as that woman understands. Our experiences are so much different, that even understanding of a clip is completely different. She doesn't understand it because she is feminized. She thinks that men watching that clip have the same understanding as she does. And Myron's point of that clip is to create more misogyny, because it is misogynistic to punish women for nothing, right? If the woman didn't do anything and you punish a woman for something that she didn't do, for something that she is innocent and you're punishing her, then there's something wrong with you, mate. Why are you doing this? Well, you have some prejudice, you have some experiences, you're angry towards women or whatever. Well, that might not be purely misogynistic, but you know, that misogyny term is just thrown out all around the place and thrown over around the place. That's the phrase. It doesn't mean that it's misogynistic. It means that the guy has issues, right? And that guy has issues if he is punishing a woman for something that she didn't do and she is completely innocent. And other men should stand up in defense of her. But your guys are, you know where I'm getting, what I'm trying to say. That woman did something wrong. And punishing her is the right thing to do, because that's the only way to actually fixing that woman. She doesn't get it. And she won't get it. That's why this whole video is like 1 hour 18 minutes. Not only the issues with lack of communication between those two, between Myron and the redheaded girl, she is presenting feelings to him. He doesn't understand them, and he presents logic to her, and she doesn't understand that. But quite frankly, she doesn't understand more what Myron is saying. As I said, somewhere during that whole clip, he did tell to her, he told her that he's speaking to men. She doesn't understand that the message can be completely different when a man sees it, because man's experiences are that different. So that's what I wanted to say about this whole clip video. By the way, Fresh and Fit podcast is a great podcast. They're not always right, but it's also a good start to a good lesson to start, well, thinking about those things and making up your own mind. Have a good one, guys. Cheers. Bye bye.